Darrell Brooks's lies, and what's getting me is the fact that he's actually lying in front of the jury. They reviewed the evidence. I don't even know why he brought this up, telling them about the Ford Escape, there being a recall. They know that there was an inspector that inspected that. All this claim of the vehicle in question having a recall is all speculation because he didn't have any evidence to the contrary. So let's just listen in real quick, and y'all know me. I'm going to debunk it.
I've never heard of someone intentionally trying to hurt someone.
So why did you do it? Why did you intentionally hurt somebody? There was nothing wrong with the throttle body. That means you could have stopped. Sounds like you intentionally, hey, you hurt somebody, didn't you?
While attempting to blow their horn.
It's not even making sense, man.
Well,
All right, so wait a minute. If he wants to use blow the horn, well, if it was nothing wrong with the throttle body, then why didn't he just stop? I mean, it's not rocket science. He was definitely able to stop the vehicle. So you can't say that you were blowing the horn to alert people when you had the ability to stop. That don't even make sense.
attempting to alert people of their presence.
That's BS, man.
Which brings me to
Here we go. Another lie.
more information that I believe that you should have been privy to.
Disinformation.
And I'm sure that the prosecution will beg to differ. But the fact of the matter is,
And the jury gonna beg to differ because they got the evidence.
the vehicle in question,
He's lying.
make and model of 2010,
40
Ford Escape. The vehicle in question, actually 2008, 2009, and 2010 of that model was in fact recalled.
lies.
Objection, misstatement of the facts, facts not in evidence.
Was in
Is
fact-
that argument, Your Honor?
Sustained.
Was in fact recalled.
Lies. The liar.
Was in fact a class action lawsuit against
Lies.
Ford
Objection,
for those
facts not in
models,
evidence,
for
Your
those
Honor.
model vehicles.
Sustained. The juror will disregard.
Liar, man.
Information.
Here's my thing. Why would he tell the jury that when they already reviewed the evidence of the inspection? And then you want them, okay, so it's like you're lying in front of them, but you need them to try to get you off of this at the same time? Bro, you walking on eggshells.
That you should have been privy to,
He's still lying.
but you weren't allowed to be privy to. Why? I don't know.
So I guess he's trying to say that there was withheld information. Nah, there was no Brady. There was no Brady. What do they call that? It's the Brady something that he tried to say that the prosecution tried to hide from him, but there was no Brady violation. So what is he talking about? They wasn't allowed. They saw everything that was presented by the state.
That information, malfunctioning throttle bodies.
There was nothing wrong with the throttle body.
It's information that you should have been privy to.
They were. They saw. See, the problem is he brought speculation. You can't win off of speculation. You got to bring the evidence. And the state had the evidence that it was nothing wrong with the vehicle. So what is he talking about?
Vehicles that malfunction and accelerate,
Still
not
lying.
being able to be stopped.
Objection,
Liar.
that is
It's
completely
information.
inaccurate,
It's
Your Honor.
information.
Move to
Hold on.
strike.
Go ahead.
Move to
See, the
strike.
judge, hold on, the judge, in my opinion, should have, if I was the judge, I would have stopped it. I would have said, okay, you forfeited your right for closing because you're sitting up here lying. We have evidence that it was nothing wrong with the throttle body. And you are blatantly and flagrantly lying in front of this jury.
statements by Mr.
Sorry for the
Brooks.
interruption.
They are facts, not an evidence, Your Honor, and it's
That's not
complete
enough. I know that's
misstatement.
right.
Sustained. Strike
How's it a
the,
misstatement when I have the information?
What you got
Mr.
disinformation.
Brooks, move on.
This
Move
is
on.
information that
Liar.
I feel like you needed to know. You should have known.
He's lying. Oh my god, I want to come through this computer and he's just blatantly lying. They already saw. Just like he didn't want them to see, he didn't want there to be a jury view. Well, they saw the vehicle in question. And they also saw the report from the inspector. So everything you are saying is a blatant lie.
Information that was taken away from you.
Lies. You're lying.
Why? To prove a case?
Yeah.
Information that you definitely should have been privy to.
Sit him down. It's a liar. And he think this gonna work? This is gonna change the dynamics of your situation?
DA says the defendant has an utter disregard for human life.
Absolutely.
Utter
Absolutely.
disregard for human life.
And I wouldn't disagree. Because if you didn't have utter disregard, then those people wouldn't be dead, would they? Those families wouldn't have to be paying for funerals. So apparently you did have utter disregard for human life.
Not realizing that they're talking about someone that has children.
So what?
Talking about someone that watched their children come out of the womb and be born into this world, cut the umbilical cord.
Okay, Luke, what about Jackson Sparks? His mom, he was only 8 years old. That's a child. Why everything got to be about your kids? You
Held
fool.
them before their mom even did.
I would have stopped this. I don't know why the judge let him keep going. Because this is a slap in the face and he's lying.
Moments that I'll never forget.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jackson Sparks' mom will never forget those memories of her little kid. But you want to play off of the emotions of the jurors and try to play this reverse psychology to make them have empathy for you?
And yet they say utter disregard
Absolutely.
for
And I'm
human
saying
life.
it, utter disregard. Stupid fool. The dumbest person I've ever seen in my life. Come on!
They made reference to a rage.
It was a rage because that's what happened. You got into an argument with Erica Patterson, and that's what led you to go off and drive through that parade like an idiot. So it was a rage. They got that on video camera. It was contention between you and Erica.
As if they were, or if this particular DA was right there, standing right there.
She didn't need to stand
As
right
if
there.
this DA
The camera, listen, a picture is worth 1,000 words. The camera told it all. They even seen you inside the Ford Escape.
is a psychiatrist. I said to myself, what rage? What do you mean rage?
You were in a rage. Come on.
How can you characterize that?
Look,
How can you have the audacity
look at look at the dirty baby.
to diagnose what someone's brain is? Where it's at, what it's thinking, why it thinks the way it does?
Keep on spewing this
DA
little
makes
crap.
references to blocks of no one being injured, but then says it's intentional.
It had to be intentional. Otherwise, you
You
would have
add that
stopped.
up with the supposed rage.
Darrell, why didn't you just stop the car? Given that it was nothing wrong with the vehicle, why didn't you just stop? Now, let me say this. He probably, I don't know, my guess would he would have a good attorney. But let's say if he hit one person and then he did stop, he could probably argue that it wasn't by intent. But the problem here was he kept going, even when he had the ability to stop. So this gambit ain't working.
The supposed intent to harm and kill,
That's exactly what it was. A correct characterization of it.
and it doesn't kick in until well within
Yeah, after you got in the fight with Erica, that's when it
blocks.
kicked
And maybe it's just me, but I would think if I was characterizing someone with this intent to kill and
in. That's what it was.
this rage and this anger,
That's what it was. You're making the correct characterization. You're not mischaracterizing. That's for sure.
then why weren't people immediately harmed? Why was someone with intent to kill and rage?
Yeah, but why would you? Okay, so why would you do that? And then after you commit this crime, and then you try to disguise who you are. So you clearly knew what you were doing, and clearly trying to get out of it. And then had a nerve when he was apprehended by police. Had a nerve to say, "What did I do? What did I do?" Y'all remember he said that? What did I do? What did I do? He tried to play dumb. This dude is a clown. And you don't think that the jurors seen that? So just like he tried to play the police, pretending that he don't know what's going on, what did he do? And he's trying to play that same gambit with these jurors. And does he really think they falling for this?
Try to alert people of their presence. Repeatedly honk their horn. You heard a
You
detective,
didn't have to honk your horn. You
if
could
you
have stopped the
recall,
vehicle.
testify that the vehicle that he observed was not only honking his horn, but was not speeding.
It don't matter. You should have just stopped.
So where does this rage kick in? Where this insatiable intent to kill kick in?
I still would like to know, why did he do it? Like, why? What
And
was?
speak as someone who's known someone for years. Which brings me back to the vehicle. What if the vehicle couldn't stop because of the
Ah, here we
malfunction?
go. Here we go with the
Facts,
lies
not
again.
evidence.
What if the driver of the vehicle was unable to stop the vehicle?
Here's the question is, why didn't you stop? He can't say it was something wrong with his foot. Because when he when he got into the accident, he got out and started running. So he can't say that his foot wasn't able to hit the brake.
Because of that fact, what if the driver may have panicked?
You ain't panic. You did not panic.
Does that make the driver a crazed, or not crazed,
But you know what? Wait a minute. You know what? This is actually a form of concession. All right. He's trying to make it seem like that he didn't have the ability to stop, and so he's basically conceding that he did it. So there's another. You know what I mean? That's another error. And you had the ability to stop. This was definitely intent. Definitely intent. I don't want to hear any more of this verbal diarrhea, because that's exactly what this is. I want you guys to leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this. I mean, just the nerve to try to blatantly or frequently lie in front of the jury, knowing that they saw the evidence that was presented by the state from the inspector. And his argument is basically all speculation because he has no evidence to the contrary. All right. Thank you for listening. Please press that like button as well.